Heya! This is Pokeball35, and welcome back to more Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door on the Switch. You'll now get to see both Vivian and Ms. Mouse on the title screen. This is the start of stream number 7 of Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door, and this is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, the link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this whole playthrough of Thousand-Year Door, and many other things on the channel as well. Previously, we beat Chapter 4, and we now have Vivian, Rebel of the Shadow Sirens, now joining our side, and she can bring us into the shadows. And we finished by doing a special side quest that allows us to have Ms. Mouse as a partner as well. The thing is that I'm back in Creepy Steeple, and you might be wondering, why am I back in Creepy Steeple? We already beat this. I really wanted to see the dialogue for Goombella using Tattle in Duplus's room, because I didn't do that last time, and I didn't want to backtrack for it, because I was doing other things, and I got sidetracked, and I forgot about a million other things. Okay, so it isn't a loading zone, because I remember in the original game it wasn't a loading zone, but then there was a cutscene coming up here, so was it part of the same room? I mean, does she say something different now? This is the belfry of the Creepy Steeple. Every time this bell rung, a villager would be turned into a pig. Wow. I, didn't really know what I was expecting. But I was expecting something more than that. But it was bothering me for the last few days since I last played this game that I did not see that dialogue. But now I have. One other thing I do want to show, because I found this out after we had already... Alright, fuck this Boo in particular. You know what? I actually get a chance to show off Ms. Mouse's other ability, because I messed it up and then I didn't include it in the previous video. Can I quick change to Ms. Mouse here? Ms. Mouse can use Kiss Thief. And I keep forgetting how the move works, so I don't get to do it, and are you gonna use it? Alright, then he just uses Mr. Mini instead. Well, then just screw me. What you're supposed to do is, I keep thinking it's like a hold A, like it is with like Flurry's moves, but it's not a hold A like it is with Flurry's moves. It's I press A at the right time, so I just get nothing. The other thing I wanted to show is you could do this at any point in time after coming to the Creepy Steeple, and I didn't remember you could do this, but you can't check the lock, but you hit the lock with the hammer, and it opens up the gate so you don't have to use the tube ability anymore. But, like, I'd rather just use the tube ability. I honestly think in my original GameCube save file from 20 years ago, I don't think that gate is open. I really don't. But we're gonna head back to Rogueport. There's a couple things in Rogueport that I would like to take care of before we actually start the stuff that leads us to Chapter 5. Okay, two very quick things that I would like to do in Rogueport before we make Chapter 5 progress. The first thing is that I did do some gambling at Pianta Parlor off-stream. It took a lot less time than I thought it would. Mush, accept my challenge.
Hello, Mario! This is Mush, Jolene's younger brother, and the first champion of the Glitz Pit. Remember me? Thanks for helping me out recently. Still not sure what happened, but I do know that, if you and my big sis hadn't saved me, well, I get chills just thinking about it. Anyway, I was wondering if you heard about my big comeback. I've been pushing all my limits with the most pushing training regimen in my entire career. I'm finally feeling and seeing the results, so it's time for Prince Mush to make a grand return to the ring! I want you to witness the fruits of my labor, Mario. I asked my sis for help, and she's arranged a special exhibition match just for the two of us. New champ versus original champ. If you accept my challenge, I'll be waiting for you in the Glitz Pit. Prepare for Prince Much performance like you've never seen before. I'm actually not sure that you've seen me battle before, so just believe me when I say it was good. I was good. Don't leave me waiting, Great Gonzalez.
From Prince Mush. I have been awake for not a long period of time, and that was not my best Toad voice. So, this is definitely new. I want to say, because I do not like to lie, lying makes me feel bad, I actually have known about this for quite a while. Not even because of thumbnail spoilers, because of YouTube recommendation spoilers when I'm trying to listen to the OST, when I was trying to listen to, like, the Rock Hawk and Macho Grubba theme. It was like, hey, Prince Mush theme. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you for telling me. I'm not gonna listen to that. It was kind of obvious. I was trying to not hint at it, but it was kind of obvious if we go to the sound gallery and go to Chapter 3 that there's 2 missing themes here, which would be Battle Prince Mush Thinking theme. So, that is very exciting that that's an addition to this remake, because what happens in Thousand-Year Door is that you beat Rock Hawk, you beat Grubba, and then you save Prince Mush, and he's never seen again. Jolene mentions him once in, like, an email, and you never see him ever again. So, the fact that they added a secret boss fight against Prince Mush in this remake, that's amazing. We will eventually be going and redoing the Glitz Pit at some point. I would like to say after Chapter 5 or after Chapter 6. I don't know which chapter I'd like to do it in, but I'd also like to do all of the Pit of 100 Trials before Chapter 8. But I feel like I should do it after Chapter 6. I don't know, because I would like the stuff and the rewards you get for beating the rest of the Pit of 100 Trials before going to the end of the game. But not, like, before Chapter 8, because the Chapter 8's kind of like a half point of no return kind of thing. And then I would barely get the benefits of the stuff from there, so I will figure it out. The thing I wanted to do after all this time, as I was saying, is that I did do a little bit of gambling at Pianta Parlor. Not a lot of gambling. It didn't really take too long to do this. I didn't really mess with the slot machine. I just kind of played the plane game for like 20 minutes. But I'd like to trade in my winnings, because what I would like to get is to get the refund badge. I don't have Super Appeal. I feel like I should just get it, just cuz. I was gonna get something else, but I'll get a Super Appeal. Actually, I could also get a Maple Syrup, but my inventory is full. But what I wanted to do was mainly get the refund badge. Refund some coins if you use an item in battle. The main thing that I'm trying to do here... Oh, also, I forgot about this too, because my mind goes in a straight line and forgets things. The badge we got for saving Ms. Mouse, or like doing Ms. Mouse's side quest. I think now that we have a bunch of Attack FX badges, I'm just gonna equip all of them. I used to do this in the original game, and just have all of them on at the same time, but I just didn't want to do it in this game. But now that we have a decent amount, there's a good variety of sound effects here. Yeah, the thing that I want is my plan. I don't know what I want. I want Refund on. Because Refund plus Item Hog means I'm getting a bunch of items from Item Hog, and then I use those items to get coins back. I'm gonna take off Flower Saver. It's not that useful at the moment. The other thing is I remembered one of my favorite star pieces to get in this game. In this house with the depressed toads, I actually found out these toads, like, say other things throughout the game. So I never I never play outside at all. This town is too crowded and scary and weird. It's terrible. My kid spends all day shut up indoors. I hope he's not warped or anything. I sure would like to go to a deserted island where I can write without any worries. If you tube yourself in this guy's house, there's a hole in the wall. Actually, this isn't a star piece. This is a shine sprite. I remember it being a star piece. The shine sprite back here, you can actually get all the way back here and do that. And you might be wondering what happens when you go back inside. It's actually the Koopa next door, and you jump out of this dresser. I always thought that was very amusing to get that, so make sure you get that. Also, my brain is telling me I didn't get this star piece, and I obviously did. That's the stuff I missed, that's the stuff I wanted to talk about, and it's not everything I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about this other stuff, so I don't forget it. We need to go to the docks, so let me go to the docks, so I don't get sidetracked here. Something I wanted to show off, here, do this. Something I wanted to show off, like, 2 streams ago and forgot about is apparently for the waltz that Peach does with Tech in that one intermission, there's different versions of this song that plays depending on how badly you fuck up the song, and it's really funny. My favorite being 3 mistakes. Like, play this at my wedding reception. God damn, look at how beautiful this song is. It's so fucked up. And if you make as many mistakes as possible, it's like there isn't even a song there. Honestly, a violin being played during a waltz with, like, no other music playing just gives me Omori vibes, and it makes me depressed. So I'm not going to listen to that anymore. The other thing that I wanted to show off was this tweet by Yomori Art. I need to mute it. Like, I need to mute it because it's a copyrighted song that they play over this. But it's this cute animation of Mario and Vivian dancing. However, someone made a different version. Jova38 made a different version of this, which I think is a lot more amusing. That one's a lot better, because I can play that one, because it's not a copyrighted song. I will link this in chat, specifically the Calamari Incantation version, because it's a quote tweet of the previous version, so you can just find it from there. But go there and show love to the original artist, and then also the Calamari Incantation version, because it works a lot better than the other song. So, we're here at the docks, and our mouse friend is gone. He did, in fact, set sail to Dry Desert from Paper Mario 64 for oil. No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier for me, you know what I mean? It's gotta be a way to just go poof and get rich, you know, poof! Oi, you, with the mustache! What's with the stink guy, eh? You got something to say? Right then, ask me anything, I'm like an encyclopedia, I am. I can answer anything. Oh! Oh, Kihoki. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need from a curse from a pirate king. Curse from a pirate king, you say? Well, this ship is just here. You got nothing else to say? What about the toads?
See that ship dock there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sail too often, though. Mostly just hangs out at Potty's joint in the inn by the square.
Flavio's got that?
You okay? That's a curse island. Don't get mixed up with that place for your own sake.
Kihoki? You mean the island where the treasure hoard of Cortez, the Pirate King, is hidden? So, you want treasure, eh? Fine, but you keep an eye out for the pirate curse will get you.
What? Kihoki? Oh, that place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none ever returned. I bet they meant the bad end of the Pirate King's curse. Those guys were dumb.
Well, we gotta see old Flavio. I've been wanting to see Flavio, talk to Flavio this whole game. Let me in. You there. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Emotion. Emotion, you say? I suppose each life must experience some emotion. Yes, the gradual process that forever alters the landscape of life, like rain on dirt. No! Foolish Flavio! Not erosion, you silly man! What you need is emotion! Wait, hold the horses! That is it! Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of a treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me! A hunt for pirate treasure! Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money! Do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keelhart Key? Well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. I don't want to hear about your tingling back. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those rumors, very rumors, that people no longer go to Keelhart Key. That will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you are saying? Talk of legendary treasure here beneath Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing such stupid rumors about treasure some street urchin spews out. No! Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keelhart Key. You swine! You need to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful man! Well, now I am confused. You're looking for things known as the crystal stars? Now that I am thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhart Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have a ship? You unfortunate foolish man! Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious! Splendid, splendid, splendid! Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader, yes, and you will be the captain. Danger and adventure tickle my nostrils! Come to the harbor right away! I love this man. I will go to the harbor right away, except I do want to store some items. My inventory is yet again quite full. I did get another gold leaf. I'm gonna store both these gold leaves that I have. I have all this other stuff. I'm gonna make sure I actually use these items in this upcoming chapter, because I just kind of have all this stuff. While I'm thinking about it, one more detour, I swear. I haven't checked the lottery today. We'll see if the lottery's any good. We are going to want some inventory space for some stuff that's on Keelhart Key. But I need to make sure I actually use my items. can't believe my ticket is 7111. Oh, I actually won something. Actually, I think I won second prize. There's 2 ones there. Amazing! Happy, lucky, you won the 3rd prize! Oh, 3rd prize. Here's your 3rd ranked prize. You get an Ultra Shroom for that? Well, it's a good thing I checked the lottery. Congratulations to you! This is a lucky, happy day, that's for certain. Come back again tomorrow, too. I will gladly take a free Ultra Shroom. That is very happy, very lucky, very lottery. I almost didn't check the lottery before going to Keelhaul Key. Well, that's going directly into the storage, because I will absolutely be using that Ultra Shroom for something later. I am here to store Ultra Shroom. Alright, let's head to the dock. That's the entrepreneur, Flavio. He's, like, super rich. He owns lots of ships. I don't know for sure, but it looks like this ship is his favorite. That's Papatch the Babam. He's a real salty sailor type. Totally active guy, huh? Yeah, he looks pretty burly, too. Gotta love strong go-getters, huh? Pleased to meet you. Your acquaintance. They call that guy Four Eyes. He's one of the sailors coming with us to Keelhaul Key. I totally feel like I've seen him somewhere before, though. Maybe I'm just losing it. Yes, so it is you, Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She's a fine vessel, though. She's the SS Flavian, the queen of the countless ships of my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she's not just a beauty, she is a savage beast on the waters, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... yes, did you speak? Yes, of course. The problem that has sprung up? I completely forgot about it. The SS Flavia. She bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We no longer have a navigator. He ran off, the dog. Navigator, of course, is the highest-ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. Is it a, how you say, a pickle? Oi, Flavio. Heard you were talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve our problem? Then spit it out already. Well, sir, I heard talk of a legendary sailor living in here in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, ain't a soul what's seen him in the seas of late. Bossa boom! Possum problem solved. Let us scout this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain will handle the negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye. Sounds fair. I'm on board. Good plan. Sure thing. Then it's decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. And luckily for me, I've played this video game before, and I know exactly where to look. What we can, in fact, do is we can use Yoshi to get across the or cheese it. The other day I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. But you know, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys. Sneaking into chimneys, you say? That's Swindell the bandit. Oh, he was from, like, a while ago. Interesting that they put this guy here as a hint. He's not really needed as a hint, but he's there. Like, it's kind of obvious what you need to do once you get the tube rolling ability. What I am curious about, though, I did get the star piece, right? Yes, I did. Does Grifty have anything else to say? Oh, we have a couple new stories. Crystal Stars. In order to increase its already formidable power, the demon created crystal stars to hold the essence to the heavens. These stars were scattered across the land, the better to exert the demon's influence. One of the castles built to contain the stars still stands near Petal Meadows. If there is a tale you wish to hear, just ask. Duel with the demon. The power of the world-devouring demon was greater than any could imagine. But the wise Goomba soon realized that this was the power of the crystal stars. She thought of a way to take the stars and use them against the demon. She told the other heroes her plan and set it in motion, banishing their fears. The Boo's magic and the Toad's strength created a gap in the demon's defenses. At that moment, the brave Koopa seized the stars, and succeeded in badly damaging the demon. Demon sealed within. But even the brave Koopa's stroke was not enough to end the demon's reign. The wise Goomba thought of another use for the crystal stars in that dire hour. She suggested sealing the demon forever with the crystal stars. All agreed. The heroes matched the strengths with the power of the crystal stars, and they successfully sealed the demon's soul within the deepest part of the palace. Together they made it so that only all 7 stars could break the seal. All becomes a legend. After the demon was sealed within the Palace of Shadow, many refused to come near that place of terror. But as the years passed, entire generations forgot. And the penniless and the immoral began to congregate in this once barren place. This place soon became a populous harbor, the town of Rogueport, and some even began to say that the underground city held a legendary treasure. But they were unaware that the demons still slept beneath them. Love this lore. Anyway, sneaking into chimneys, you say? What? What you blokes want? That's a bomb sailor. The workers at the dock say he's some kind of legend. I heard he was stubborn, but who knew he'd give us this much trouble? Seriously. You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. Now, away with you. There's a shine sprite in his back room. In case you wanted to go in here. Don't forget to get that. Kind of a not great place you've got here, my guy. Well, he's head off with us, so, You found someone who matches Bobbery's description, but claims he is not him? Strange. I would ask someone who is knowledgeable about this neighborhood knowledgeable with the neighborhood about this. Luckily for me, I've played this video game before, and I know exactly who to talk to. Hello, lesbian. Welcome to the stream. Admiral Bobbery. Yeah, I know him. You know the house just past the wall to the eastern part of town? That's his. I think, both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Admiral Bobbery. Yeah, I was... Do I have to talk to him again? Also, congratulations on beating the game. Still, at my current pace, it'll still most likely be another month. I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Now, if you please... Drop that act, Superstash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. What poppycock? Tell me, what could you want with me if I were this chap? Very excited for the new Mario and Luigi game. I love the Mario & Luigi series. I'm so glad that Mario & Luigi RPGs, Paper Mario RPGs, and Super Mario RPG are all on the Nintendo Switch. Also, I'm trying to, like, get the voice I want for Bobbery in my brain, and I can't get him in my brain. Eh.
You say your ship needs a navigator, and you want me to do the job, So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail on the sea, nevermore.
That's just not cool. You want me to, you want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can safely guide us to Keelhaul Key.
Awfully sorry, dear fellows, but when I say no, what I mean is no.
What's the next move, Chief? This salty dude's going nowhere fast. Can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean, anyway? Know what we ought to do? Go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. I know someone whose knows deal, dude. You say Bobbery won't go to the sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. Fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying. I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. It's hard to take the story seriously when there's this, like, derpy-ass cat on these totally real beer bottles that aren't beer, they're soda. Not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus, a passing cold, no one knew, but it soon turned serious. Bobbery, at sea, on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her back to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a downer. Guess that's pretty good reason for him hating the ocean. You all know his tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to the sea? Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. Old letter. The letter Scarlet wrote to Bobbery just before she departed. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should ever blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. When I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain he had mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present the letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery.
Listen, Podley, thanks a ton. We'll deliver this thing. You'll feel better, okay? Let's roll, Gonzalez.
There's a really depressing tale in this, this prologue to Chapter 5. Like, it's hard. Like, I am so happy. I've said it many times. I am so happy that so many people have been enjoying this game and playing it for the first time. Because, like, the reason why we love Paper Mario The Thousand-Year Door so much is because the story and the gameplay are fantastic. And every single Paper Mario after Super Paper Mario, the gameplay was not that great, and the story was quite unremarkable. Like, I actually quite enjoyed Origami King's story for what it was. But, like, you don't get this kind of stuff in that game. I mean, actually, Origami King was filled with, like, a lot of dark stuff. Like, actual, like, on-screen character death, and, like, a whole bunch of other things. Like, Origami King was meant to try to be a return to what this game was, but just without the engaging gameplay. I also want, like, Goombella out for this or something.
What? Here by Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon, a letter you say? For me? What? Scarlet! This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love.
My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out at sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were with me. Do not lose both your life's loves. Time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone, if you please? Yes, love. I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you still.
Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Keelhaul Key?
Oh, yeah.
Off! If you think old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off!
Admiral Bobbery, awesome!
The ship's in the harbour, I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there.
I do really enjoy Admiral Bobbery as a character as well. What I do think was a very interesting thing is that, I think it was Chapter 3 of Origami King, when you're traveling alone with Bobby the Bomb, whose name is not actually Bobby. Hold that thought. Hi, Mario. How are you? I'm good. No, very good. No, great. Lots of stuff has changed here, but the Elder being mad at my brother, that's still the same. I do wish you'd come back and play sometime. Are you really busy? Are you going someplace far away, like a place no one's ever been? Wow, that'd be fun. I'm jealous. If you ever have time to come back here, come play with me, okay? You promise? Nice egg. Actually, I think it's actually worth actually going back and seeing her. I think she gives you that egg. No, that's Chapter 4. Because Chapter 2 is Autumn Mountain, and then Chapter 3 is like no, I guess it's like the intro to Chapter 3. It's like the prologue between the start and end of Chapter 3, because like halfway through Chapter 3 is the rest of the desert, and with Professor Toad. But the intro to Chapter 3, when you're traveling with Bobby. When you're on the Princess Peach cruise ship, you go into the the steering wheel of the ship or whatever. And, he says, oh, I've always wanted to be a captain, or maybe an admiral, but that would be silly. And he makes an Admiral Bobbery joke, and I definitely commented on that in my Origami King playthrough, on the channel. But I feel like that might have been hinting, because Origami King was, like, 4 years ago now. So, this remake could have absolutely been in development at that time, and they throw that in there not only as an inside joke to the Paper Mario games, but also as like, hey, we're remaking Thousand-Year Door, but you don't know it yet. Puny's always getting in trouble with the Elder. It's no fun for me. Hey, Mario, could you play with me instead? Sure, kid. Yes! Okay, awesome. Ready? Ready to play Stump Petuni? You can ask me any questions you want. Come on, there's another question I can't answer. Create an easy question that Petuni can answer. Mario likes which person for the heck of it the most? The person Mario likes the most? I know that. You can't stump Petuni. Mario likes Princess Peach the most. Am I right? Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm right. See, Petuni knows the answers to everything. That was fun. Thanks for playing with me. Here's a present. Egg. Mystic Egg. A weird egg that Petuni gave you. Replenishes 5 HP. Please play again sometime. And let me actually take a look at the Mystic Egg. TTYD Mystic Egg. You can cook the egg by itself, but you can also cook the egg with a lot of other stuff for a lot of different things. This is the other thing you need the dried bouquet for. You can get a particularly decent item from. Alright, then let's do this, shall we? You again? Yes, it is me. 2 items. Dried bouquet and mystic egg. Cooking both of these together. I'm really just cooking a puny egg or something right now. You get space food. It's not very good, and I don't know why a very specific recipe like this exists in the game. But space food. Space food made by Zesty replenishes 5 HP. Space food is definitely better in Super Paper Mario when there's actually a chapter where you're in the vastness of space. But it's something. It's 5 HP. I'll use it eventually. I know I'm gonna, like, heal again at some point. But I'm gonna use something here. I have this fresh juice. I'm just gonna use that. It's been clogging my inventory. I just want to get that out of my inventory. I'll get the FP back. That's 5 HP plus a status effect. Does it cure a status effect, or... Oh, eating it can sometimes make you impervious to status changes. It makes like a dried bouquet with various foods. There you go. Also, hello Bikeboard, welcome to the stream. We are setting sail! I knew you would get bothering on board, you wonderful mustached man, you! To you, I must say ahoy! Wise to choose you as a captain. Ahoy to me as well. My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies, yes? Preparations are complete! Also, space food sucks in Super Paper Mario because you can cook it. You can only cook it after Chapter 4. Otherwise, it's only 1 in 4-2. You buy it from. I think you just buy it from the convenience store. No, the Space 7-Eleven. It's been a couple of years since Super Paper Mario on this channel. I don't remember every single detail. But yeah. Oh, that's right. When that guy was telling me about rating strategy guides, those are the chocolate bars, then I guess there is only one. I almost thought I misplaced this at some point, like just now. When that guy in Twilight Town says, do you read strategy guides? Yeah, I do read strategy guides. It's the Super Paper Mario strategy guide I use for the Super Paper Mario Let's Play. Bringing it back. Just to have... Where'd he go? Just to have frickin' Count Bleck on screen for one thing in this game. Actually, here's a fun fact for you. I don't know if it'll show it as a screenshot in the intro. We are here on my episode 1 of Super Paper Mario, which was, wow, May 2021. Quite a while ago. Back when I didn't change my background, and back when I just didn't give a single fuck about my hair for some reason. I hate looking back at old footage of me, because, like, when I take a look at old footage from Pikmin 251, or something like this, it's just like, my hair was just, like, all over the damn place. I hate the way I look with my hair here. But as a fun fact for you, in this one cutscene only, in the intro to Super Paper Mario, Count Bleck does this whole thing. The texture that's used for this is actually the special, like, Rogueport circle, where you put the crystal stars at the Thousand-Year Door. It's that texture, but on his dimensional cape thing. But it only happens for this one cutscene. And then, like, never again is he ever shown with this texture under his cape or anything. It's weird. But anyway, let's shove off.
Very well. To the sea, raise anchor and set sails for thrills and emotion, and romance and money. Our destination is Dread Keelhaul Key. Wait up!
Onward! It's like a Paper Mario brothership or something.
This is X-Not-1 here. Come in, dude. I repeat, X-1-1 here. Over. Roger, reading you. 5 by infiltration is successful. X-Not Black aboard vessel. Repeat, X-Not Black is aboard the vessel.